Have you ever just felt like everything is falling apart and nothing is going the way you were hoping for and that you planned? Well, this video is for you. My name is Amber Duggar, founder of Profit for Keeps. And in today's video, we're talking about what we do, especially in times of uncertainty, in times when you feel like you had a plan and it's not going according to plan. And this can happen both in financial circumstances and also just life in general. So I'm going to be sharing some things that I personally do that have helped with this process, and I hope that it will help you. So one of the very first things that I remind myself is that one of the lessons I know I'm meant to learn is patience. And especially when we are driven, motivated, really seeing the bigger picture and wanting to already be there, it's really important to remind ourselves that everything happens exactly in the time that it's meant to happen, and that we are absolutely divinely supported, and that everything happens for us. And the less that we react to what happens and the more that we truly are in the moment and accept is when we start to really experience a lot more joy and happiness. So this has been a really beautiful example for me in the last few weeks as I am in the process of selling my condo. I'm in the process of moving. We have some changes in my team going on, and I myself am starting to feel like, my gosh, I thought I had this plan in place, and it's just such a beautiful reminder that all happens in the right timing, and that divine timing is exactly that, and that the people come into our lives exactly when we're meant to have them come into our lives, and that what we see as what we want doesn't necessarily happen. And so it's important to remind ourselves of that. So the very first thing that I recommend is just reminding yourself to have grace and patience with yourself. I also, right in turn, remind myself that I am divinely supported. I am divinely guided. And this is something that I think as I've continued on in my business, it's been easier to embrace. It was very difficult in the beginning when I felt like, okay, that's great, but I need money. I need money to pay these things. And so it was really easy to get into a headspace about, yes, I understand that, but I don't feel I can really trust it. And the more that I've worked in my business and worked with other clients and worked with other people, I notice that it is absolutely a certainty that we are all divinely supported. And I've seen so many amazing things happen for that. Everything happens for us. I remind myself of that as well, that when something occurs that may not be in line with the plan that I had in place, I see, just interested, and I'm just curious, how is this happening for me? I know it is. I also like to just move my body. So if I feel like I'm in a pattern where I'm just getting a little stuck, maybe in a thought pattern, I will take a break if I can and go for a quick 30-minute walk. I'm actually going to do that right after this video. We really need to be able to move our body, and that can really move some stagnant energy as well. The most important thing, and this is something I do each morning, and it is such a beautiful practice, and this is what I'm really hoping you will take away with this, is asking for help. Asking for help. This is something that with an independent, driven personality can be difficult sometimes to ask for help, because we are really wired to be independent and to do things on our own and to make things happen. And that's a wonderful trait to have. But it's also so important to recognize that in order for us to have a world where we can help one another, we must also be on the receiving end. And so something that I do each morning is I make a list of the things I'm grateful for. I then make a list of the things that I want to thank my spirit guides and my guardian angels for bringing into my life, because I ask every morning for help, not only for the things I know I need help with, but the things that I know that I don't know I need help with. And they come very quickly into fruition, and I'm able to recognize that was help that was sent my way. And so I make a list of those things and I thank my guardian angels. Now, that may not speak with you. It may be a higher power, it may be God, it may be guardian angels, it may be your spirit guides, it may just be the universe, it may just be something like just putting it out there for you. Whatever it is for you, it's important that you know that it's just an act of creating space for that help to come in. So I'm going to leave you with a morning consecration that I do every morning. And the the very first thing I do is actually listen to a 4-minute uh, or sound healing. It is so beautiful. I'll link it below because it's really incredible. And I listen to that, and really gets me into a high vibrational state. And because it's only 4 minutes, I know I can do this whole thing in less than 6 minutes. So I listen to that, and while I'm listening to that, I write my gratitude list, and I write the list of things that I am thankful that help was given my way. And then the third thing I do in that 4 minutes is write a list of the things that I am needing help with. And these are very specific things. So it may be, getting a contract on the condo, maybe, there's all sorts of things that I may be asking for help. And then at that point, when the 4 minutes is up and I'm now in this beautiful state, and it's so amazing how this 4-minute video really puts me in that state, I then ask for help and divine intervention today and every day in every way possible. I ask for help with the things that I know I need help with, and I list the things that I need help with. Then I ask for help with the things that I don't know that I need help with, and that's such a key piece here. I ask for help achieving my highest blueprint for this lifetime. And then I say, may I be divinely inspired, protected, and guided in every way. Thank you. Now, I got this from my beautiful connection. Honestly, she's amazing. Her name is Caitlin Marino. She's been brought back by Goop several times over. So I'm going to link her website below as well. But this morning consecration is extremely powerful. And you may not want to say it that way. You may just want to simply ask for help each morning, and that is completely fine as well. Whatever you do, just make sure that it feels good and that you incorporate it into your morning routine. And I can assure you that you will see some incredible shifts and changes in your life. So with that, I want to just thank you again for being here, and if you have not yet subscribed or liked this video, it's so helpful to get this into, other people's path. And so we do thank you very much for doing that. And if you have not yet signed up for our Aged Money Challenge waitlist, I highly recommend it. You can go to amberdugger.com/challenge. This is a really beautiful experience where you can really just take that first step in becoming more clear and aware of where your money is, where it's going, how much money you need to be making in your business to really live a profit for joy life. With that, my name is Amber Duggar. Thank you so much for being here. Until next time, see you soon.